Ladies and gentlemen, hello, my friends. Brother Brian's coming at you again, man. Love y'all, man. Appreciate you guys, man. All your support, your kind words. Appreciate who you are, man. Can't appreciate sneaky ass. I don't like sneaky motherfuckers, man. Just don't like sneaky motherfuckers. But I do appreciate you guys, man. I think we got rid of a couple of them. I went and picked up some records. Well, I got some records this week. I'm going to show my records that I picked up if you want to see them. One of them is kind of a grail. Well, I actually got two records that I would kind of consider in my fucking world a fucking grail. You know what I'm saying? So let's get into it. I went out today, and actually, today I actually went out and picked up some applications and talked to some companies today, and yeah, I gotta get back to the work, man. Get back to the work. This is it. This album to me is kind of a grail, man. This is Sun Kill Moon. Sun Kill Moon. And the name of the album is called Benji. Fucking beautiful, beautiful album. I just absolutely love this album. Now, this album's Sun Kill Moon's, their albums are getting harder and harder to come by. It's folk music. It's indie folk, but it's kind of a dark indie folk. But yeah, I had to splurge on this a little bit because I got a feeling, probably this time next year, I'm probably not going to get this album. Probably not going to get it. It's got Carissa. There's a song on here called Carissa, and what it's about is about his cousin that he doesn't really know. That she was taking the trash out, and the trash blew up and killed her. I guess it's a true story. Okay. Uh, Truck driver. He's got the song "Pray for Newtown," the Newtown massacres. Like I said, it's a darker. Fuck this light. I don't know what to tell you about this fucking light. But Newtown, he's got a song on here about Newtown, the Newtown massacre. He's got two different versions. He's got this song on here called Richard Ramirez died today of natural causes. He's got a live version, and then he's got his regular version. It's on this album. It's a fantastic song. I just love it. I love this album, man. So yeah, I spent $100 for this album. That's kind of outside of my wheelhouse, but I love this album, man. I think it's just such a fun spin. It's just a fun spin, and yeah. And it sounds fantastic. The sound quality on this album, I'll put that on later. The sound quality is fantastic on that album. It's everything that it needs to be for me to justify spending that kind of money. I picked this up. This is a psych album, kind of a Heavy Psych Madness. This is a pretty damn good album. Okay, it's pretty damn good. If you like Psych, it's cheap. I'll pull it out and show it to you. I'm not in a hurry today. It's on white vinyl. It's what the label looks like. Fun spin. I mean, this is a fun spin. It was like $20. Not bad. I ordered it off of eBay. To me, it wasn't bad. It's got side A and B. It's got 2 songs on side A, which means that one of them's a long song, and then it's got 3 songs on side B. But this is pretty good spin. I enjoy this spin. This is newer. It's a newer band, newer Psych. And then I picked up this album here, and this is an EP. Okay, this is an EP. It's got 2 songs on it from 2 different bands: Earthless, Acid Crusher, and then Harsh Toke, Bout Swan. Fucking back of this thing, man. Look at this shit, man. This fucking guy's a cockroach, and he's got this can of Damn You Suck he's drinking. Yeah. So it's like an EP. It was like $20. But they're like this is stoner stuff, man. I mean, if you like stoner rock, it's on fucking pretty badass greed. It's got this trippy label shit on there. Let me pull it out so you see the label. It's got this really cool label. I like it, man. Look at that. It's pretty cool. But anyway, yeah. Earthless and Harsh Toke. 2 bands. It's 2 different bands on this. Okay, it's got 1 band on one side and 1 band on the other side. Relax, motherfuckers. Jesus Christ, I'm trying to be cool. Fucking relax. Oh, man. Alright, try to get this chair adjusted a little better. Alright. Then I told you about this one. This is the Third Man Records, Iron and Wine. Great album. This is very laid back, indie, acoustical. The sound quality on this, I wasn't like, it's not bad. The sound quality's not bad, but it's kind of, I don't know what the deal is with it. It's good sound quality, but it just doesn't sound right. It sounds like thin or something. Something's going on with it. All right, let's get into some of the stuff that I picked up today. This was, I just picked this up merely for the fucking cool factor, man. Okay, this to me was just fucking, don't let it sit there, man. You don't let it sit there. This is the Rooftop album on picture disc from the Beatles, man. It's fucking, yeah, I seen it and I was like, you know what, man, I'm not into picture disc, but that one's coming home, man. That one's coming home. I'll probably hang that in my living room on the wall. I think that'll look beautiful with Lennon and the boys up on the rooftop playing their final little concert. And then I picked this up. Paul McCartney's London Town with the wings. The wigs. This was $3, man. $3.99. $3.99 for this album. So it's like, I'm a Beatles fan. I'm not going to lie. I'm a Beatles fan. And if I see something like this sitting there and it's in great shape, it's fantastic. It's on Capitol. It's in fantastic condition. Look at that, London town. I'm going to pick it up. I'm going to bring it home, but I'm going to enjoy it, man. I'm going to enjoy it. Yeah, they had some cool stuff today at the record store. There's the price. $3.99. This is a 1978 issue. This was released in '78. This album this is probably an original first press. I don't know. I asked the girl. She was sitting there looking I was looking through the records because these were in the new arrivals bin, and she was looking with me, and I was like, "Is that Paul McCartney for $3.99?" So yeah, man. I was like, "What the fuck's wrong with you people, man?" That's Paul McCartney. This is Pharoah Sanders. Very, very nice copy. Very nice condition, man. It's got a little bit of something going there, but this is a 1970 gatefold, beautiful album. My goodness, the name of the album is Jewels of Thought. I'm a, if you love art, you love music, why would you not buy this album? You know what I'm saying? Why would you not buy this beautiful Pharoah Sanders Impulse? It's sitting there in the new arrivals bin, man, Fantastic. The condition is a VG condition. They got some really good deals today, man. I was sitting there and some really good shit. I got another Grail coming up. There's another Grail coming up here in a minute. I know that probably that Benji album isn't for everybody. But I'm telling you what, man, the more you listen to Sun Kil Moon, the more you'll enjoy his music. But to me, that Sun Kil Moon, that's a Grail to me. If there is such a thing. But I'm just saying, to me, that's a Grail. That's an album it's just like I've been staring at it long enough, man. It's just like I've stared at it long enough. I'm getting a copy. And most of them for sale right now are overseas. They're not even maybe one copy over in the U.S. for sale or something. If you're lucky, you might find one. But yeah, that Pharoah Sanders I spent it was $32, $31.99. Yeah, that's a fucking steal. The next album is a Kenny Burrell. Kenny Burrell. It's called Crash. And it's with brother Jack McDuff, man. I love Jack McDuff, man. He's got that old school soul grinder stuff going on from back in the 50s, man. I love that shit. We all love Kenny Burrell, man. So yeah, they had this sitting there. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. This is on the Prestige, yeah. This is a 1964 mono on Prestige, man. Kenny Burrell, come on with it, baby. Come on with it. It is fucking beautiful copy on the blue Prestige, the old mono. That's a fun spin, man. I paid $10 for that. $10. Can you believe that? $10. I'm not in a hurry, man. I'm just not in no fucking hurry. I'm trying to be cool. You guys keep it up. I'll have to get into you a little bit. calm down. Just enjoy the show, man. Talking about records. We are very blessed, man. Go over there go to the Ukraine or go over to the Gaza Strip and ask them if they're enjoying records today, man. Ask them if they're enjoying fucking records. Don't get me started, man. I'm telling you, I'm fucking fired up. I was listening to the radio and they were talking about how these protesters are shutting down the roads up there in New York, man. I just thought that was so cool. All right, the next album I'm going to show here, this is The Blues. The Blues are back. Okay, this is a compilation album. I said it was $7.50, but man, this is a very, very good compilation. This is on, I think, Capitol. Pull it out. No, it's on Columbia. It's on the CSP label. See if I can get this thing here. It's Columbia. If you look closely, it's Columbia, but it says above the Columbia, it says CSP, Columbia Special Products. Okay? And now check this. Now I'm going to read the track list here on this album, man. This is a fantastic. I couldn't put it down. I said, well, shit. Stack of Lee Blues, Mississippi John Hurt, Black Snake Moan by Blind Lemon Jefferson, Pig Meat Papa Leadbelly, In the House Blues, Bessie Smith, Little Queen of Spades, Robert Johnson. Are you fucking hearing this shit? This is like amazing, man. And then on side 2, Billy's Blues by Billie Holiday. I fucking love Billie Holiday. Sunny Land with Elmore James. This is fucking killer, man. V8 Ford Blues with Mose Allison. And then it's got Dust My Broom. It's on this fucking album by Taj Mahal. I Love You More Than You'll Ever Know. Blood, Sweat, and Tears, man. It's the last song, man. This is, it was $7. I'm like, there's no way, man. What a great little album to add to my blues collection, man. Because who knows? Sometimes you want to listen to something specific, and sometimes you want to just listen to something that's compilated together with something else, man. I was listening to that, to the Nuggets box set last night, man. God, what a great box set that is. I was playing that last night. This I picked up today. This is a really, really fucking cool album here, okay? Now this is Nina Simone. This is an EP. This is not an LP. It's a EP. It's got 3 songs on the album, okay? It's a 12-inch, basically it's a 12-inch single. It plays at 45 RPMs. This is a 1987 copy. But listen to the track list on this album, man. My Baby Just Cares For Me. The single version on 45 RPM. Love Me or Leave Me, it's on side 2. And then Little Girl Blue is on side 2. $5, man. I love the cover. This cover is just beautiful. Look at that beautiful Nina Simone. I'm a big fan of Nina, man. She is. I'm gonna definitely be playing this today, man. I haven't even looked at the album, but it's a 45 RPM. The grooves, man. The grooves are big. It's like mint, man. This thing is just minty. Yeah, so it's just like, it was funny because that chick was sitting there when I was looking at these albums, right? And she's like pulling out, because she was going through the thing with me. She's like, oh, look, there's the Doors, there's Jimi Hendrix. And I'm a big Doors, Jimi Hendrix fan. But I was like, hey, look at this. This is a fucking Grail, man. This is a great album. The Grail's coming up right now, man. The Grail is coming up. I couldn't believe this. I actually made them get on the computer and do a little research on this one. And I do believe that I have this album. I do believe I have this album. But check this out, man. Now some of you may not agree with this being a grail, but look at that. Nina Simone, Little Girl Blue. This is the original album from 1958. This is an original copy. This is on Bethlehem Records, man. And yeah, it was $17 for this thing. I couldn't believe it, man. Now it's not a minty copy. It's a pretty good copy. You got to remember, this is from the 50s, man. This is from the late 50s. It probably needs cleaned up a little bit. It's a little scratched up. But man, look at that old Bethlehem. The old Bethlehem with Nina Simone. I couldn't put it down. I was like, it does have a little bit of scratches and stuff. I don't know what it's going to play like. It looks pretty clean though. It looks like most of the scratches are like surface. But yeah, I mean, just if anything, it's an original copy of I do believe Nina Simone's debut album. Yeah, man, this is so cool, man. It's got a little bit of tape down here, man. Look how old that tape is, man. That tape is old. Yeah. So, yeah, buddy. So this was kind of a grill for me. Anytime that I'm out, I'm always looking for original Nina Simone albums, man. It's kind of my thing. So it's like there's an original Nina. I was all over it, man. So this to me was like a grill. A lot of people, they can't appreciate this. They can't appreciate an album like this merely because they don't experience the old music, man, properly. With the old tubes, man. You gotta have an old tubes, man. The old tubes, some old turntable, man. Spin that around and hear it play through the tubes. Some people, their stereos just suck, man. That's why they're always listening to like garage rock and punk and stuff. And I'm not opposed to that. I love that shit too. But that's why they're always listening to that stuff, just because their fucking stereo, it sounds horrible. And then if they play Nina Simone on it, it sounds like garage rock. They can't experience the depths of the music and what's going on the album. They don't get that. And I'm not saying your stereo sucks, but I mean, let's just face the facts, man. You can't, and you don't really. Okay, let me say this. Let me digress for a second here. You don't need an expensive stereo to enjoy music. Music, it by itself, man. Music all by itself is awesome. It's awesome. But I'm just saying that this with some old tubes, man, it is something to behold. There's so many people that will live their entire life and never hear an original copy of Nina Simone, or they will never hear an original copy of a Beatles album, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? An original copy of a Pharoah Sanders, played through some nice, beautiful sounding tubes with some old JBLs or something. Man, they'll never experience it. That to me is just sad, man. It's just sad because one day before they know it, they're going to be fucking dead. And they're going to be like, why didn't I get out there and enjoy the music that I love so much better than I do now? And you could very easily make it happen, man. You could go out and get you a nice set of tube amps, beautiful turntable, cartridge, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying, man? Pick this up. I do believe I have a copy of this. But I do believe that I don't think my copy's very good, man. Okay? I'm a big, Van Halen, man. Come on. I'm a big fucking Van Halen. This is an earlier album here. Got some David Lee. But the condition of this album, and it was only, what did I pay? $16.50 for this album. And the condition's very nice, man. It was, the Warner Brothers label, that's a fantastic label. This album's in beautiful shape, man. I was like, I pulled it out, looked at it. So I was like, shit. Would it be cool if this was like a Robert Ludwig? That's what I'm looking. But yeah, man. That's my generation, man. 80s. I'm an 80s baby. I was born in 74. Van Halen was just killing it, man. Eddie Van Halen, fucking killing it. So yeah, I got this. I don't regret buying this, even if I have a copy. This is going in with my Van Halen stuff. It's a beautiful copy, $16. I'll tell you, Van Halen stuff's not cheap anymore. You go look around, find you some nice Van Halens. You'll find even some of the Sammy stuff, like with OU812 and stuff. You find some of that Van Halen stuff. It's not cheap, unless you're just at a garage sale or something. But anyway, man, I'm about job hunting. I'll be back to work before you know it, man. It'll be ridiculous. I went to one place today, and she's like, "Oh, you gonna fill that out now and get HR look at?" She's ready to fucking pull people out and hire me on the fucking spot. And I'm just like, "Oh my god, no! I'll be back a couple days, and I'll call. We can talk then." I went to one of my first jobs I ever worked at, man, today. So I know all the people that work over there, man. It was so nice going in there and talking to the guys. So they're still working there, man. They've worked there for 30 or 40 years. These guys have. Yeah. So it was nice, reminiscing and visiting with some fellas and stuff. So that's what I got for you, ladies and gentlemen. So go out, buy you some records, man. Spin some fucking records. Go buy you some two bands. Quit fucking around. Enjoy your life, man, while you can. Before your ass is dead. You don't want to fucking die, man. Go enjoy life, man. I'm out of here.